Hear my song of pain and sorrow. All must know the might of Corvus. So much anger. If I cannot rest, then I shall fight. Hello, and welcome to Dolphin's Dive on Handelabra Games. The stream where I fumble over words, and we make fun of Lude for it. And that's all that happens. There's nothing else. We just have a big webcam of Lude's face. See, this is the stream. Hi guys, my name is Lude Dolphin, and this is Multiverse of the Sentinels. Hi. All right. Well, hello to you all, and welcome to Dolphin's Dive. Handelabra Games believes in civil rights for everyone and in being as inclusive as possible, so any comments or activity actively working against that goal is not welcome and will not be tolerated. You can follow us at Handelabra on Twitter, Facebook, and YouTube, and Handelabra Games right here on Twitch. You can follow me personally on Twitter at LuDolphin21, on YouTube at LuDolphin, and on Twitch just LuDolphin, no digits. Sentinels of the Multiverse is currently available for iOS, Android, and PC, Mac, and Linux via Steam, and always via good old analog cardboard and ink. You can get the game and more info at some website out there. I don't know what. Sentinelsdigital.com, that's what it is. Sentinelsdigital.com. Needs more mini skirts. Yes, this game was suggested to me by Skami on the Sentinels Discord, the Realm of Discord. And he recommended Matriarch versus Darkwatch. It's actually been a long time since I faced Matriarch. I believe it was only the second or third stream that I faced her. And we had the Freedom 5 at the time, and that was a pretty straightforward match. But here we have the Darkwatch, who is frequently thought of as one of the harder teams to work with. So let's see how they work. We have Darkwatch Mr. Fixer, who has a dual crowbars, riveting crane, and 2 tire irons. A Darkwatch Expatriette, who lacks guns, 2 ammos, a hollow point, a shock rounds, a speed loading, and an unload. We have Darkwatch Nightmist, who has Mists of Time, Oblivion, Planar Banishment, and Scouring Mists. And we have Darkwatch Setback, with a Cash Out, Plucky Break, Surprising Fortune, and Wrong Time and Place. So, the Matriarch, villain, her Avian Majesty. Setup. At the start of the game, the Matriarch enters play, her Avian Majesty side up. Mask of the Matriarch is put into play, the villain deck is shuffled. Gameplay. Whenever a foul card is played from the villain deck, the top card of the villain deck is played. Whenever a foul card is destroyed, the hero with the highest HP must either destroy one of their equipment or ongoing cards, or the Matriarch deals them 2 psychic damage. When the villain trash is shuffled into the villain deck, the Matriarch flips. When she flips, villain, ruler of the flock. Gameplay. Whenever a foul card enters play, the Matriarch regains 2 HP. Whenever a foul card is played from the villain deck, the top card of the villain deck is played. Whenever a foul card is destroyed, the Matriarch deals the hero target with the lowest HP 1 psychic damage. When the villain trash is shuffled into the villain deck, the Matriarch flips. Generally don't want her on her flip side because she regains HP and makes the game longer. Anything in the game with Preface Dark is kinda dodgy. Darkwatch Setback is nice. That's his original art, though. I don't know how different his foil art is. I've left this on original art for some reason, just to mix things up. Alright, so, Mask of the Matriarch, Relic. The first time each turn a villain card other than a foul card enters play, play the top card of the villain deck. At the start of the villain turn, the Matriarch regains 2 HP. We're going to want to get rid of that because of all the card plays. And we have a foul, Keter of Vultures. At the start of the villain turn, this card deals the hero target with the lowest HP 2 projectile damage. And then Horrid Cacophony, 1 shot, destroy 4 hero ongoing cards. The Matriarch deals each non-villain target 2 sonic damage. So she plays a card, which is a Domain, Carrion Fields. Whenever a foul card is destroyed, this card deals each hero target, except the hero target with the highest HP 1 toxic damage. Which is a pretty innocuous start. But we are going to want to dispatch with the mask. Unfortunately, Expatriette lacks guns, which would help with that. We do have a Scouring Mists with Nightmist, an Oblivion that could potentially do some number of damage, but Scouring Mists is guaranteed to do 2 damage to the mask. And Setback, who has a bunch of things that want him to remove tokens, which is great with this version of Setback. Alrighty. Well, if I put out dual crowbars, I could do 5 damage to the mask. And then Nightmist could either do 2 with the mists, or at least 2 with Oblivion. But she would take out the Vulture as well. But that's the best we could do damage-wise. But we do want to get rid of that mask to slow down the Matriarch. She's already pretty fast, and she's probably going to play Dark in the Skies and bring the mask back out anyway, but we can at least postpone it, delay it, some word. Let's make sure we do the big hit on the Matriarch, or on the mask. There's the crowbars, and we have an overdrive for more destruction. A Matriarch turn 0 with less than half of her deck on the board. She only put 1 Fala. Alright, if I put out ammo, it's going to get destroyed. If I put out speed loading, it doesn't really serve much purpose. I could have it out there for Fixer to destroy, but I think I'm just going to skip, and draw 2. Maybe we'll get a gun, we get a hair trigger reflexes, and a flak jacket. Still no gun for Expatriette. Alright, let's get lucky. Let's get lucky. We got a 1 and a 4. Excellent. Mask is down. Now, I'm going to take out a foul. Matriarch is going to hit the highest, and Carrion Fields can hit everyone but the highest. So is there anyone we want to make sure takes more damage? I don't think so. Well, let's hit the Vulture first, and I think just to make sure the damage is more spread out, we'll have Carrion Fields go first. And then the rest doesn't matter. Hey, Seamus. Alright, mask is down. Alright, so the cards discarded were Mists of Time and a Star Shield necklace. And we have an amulet, which isn't really so good with this version of Nightmist, because she has a hard time getting cards. Astral Premonition, which requires a discard, and Scouring Mists. And they're all 2s, so they're not really that good. Let Setback take more damage. Too late. He gave it to his girlfriend, because we're evil. And because Setback got unlucky, and his girlfriend got hit. What do I want? I have a Scouring Mist already, so I probably don't want that one. I probably want to take the amulet before the Astral Premonition, but I could just have Nightmist filter Matriarch's deck, but the problem is that, like, if she reveals 2 fouls, it doesn't really matter. This works on any deck, though, so I could also filter, like, the environment, but that seems like a waste. I think I'm gonna get the amulet. Aha! I'll put Scouring Mists on top in case I decide to play something that's not Scouring Mists. Or just play something where I would use the top card of my deck. Okay! There's nothing in play. If I put anything in play, Fixer is likely to destroy it. If we want Fixer to use his power. I could skip and draw 2. I could just use my base power to reduce the next damage dealt to a hero by 2. That could be useful. Why would I do that to your heart? Surprising Fortune has no purpose without tokens. Plucky Break, I could regain HP, cash out. Could not draw cards and then discard to regain HP. That's wrong. And obviously this is not the right time for wrong time in place. I'm gonna skip. I don't really have a good option here. We get a Karmic Retribution and a Fumbling Fool, which at least gets tokens to my unlucky pool. All-Seeing Elzrabar! Attraction. At the end of each turn, one player may discard 1 card. If they do, they may reveal the top card of a deck. If the revealed card is a one-shot, put it into play now. Otherwise, put it back on top of that deck. Unfortunately, this requires discards. However, we do have cards that we probably aren't going to play. Yeah, I would get to deal with one fewer foul. Alright, well, Nightmist probably wants to keep cards for Amulet. And Expatriette has a bunch of ammo, which isn't going to serve much purpose. Fixer has 2 tire irons, which I don't generally use. And Setback has a number of cards that remove tokens, and we don't really want to do that. So let's start with Fixer. He can lose a tire iron. So who do we want to reveal? Who's likely to give me a one-shot that would be useful and exciting? Nightmist, we know what her card is. In fact, it is a one-shot, and it is Scouring Mists. And it's going to reveal Astral Premonition 2, so she's going to deal 2 infernal damage to 2 targets and deal herself 2 infernal damage. That is one outcome we know exactly, but is there a better one? Hello, Cult of Gloom. Uh-oh, is my stream doomed now? Cult of Gloom is here. Alright, I'm gonna reveal Expatriette. Maybe we'll get a one-shot that reveals again. Actually, there's a little risk here. I mean, like, she has a lot of equipment, though, is the problem. I was hoping to get Arsenal access, but if we get RPG Launcher, she's gonna blow up All-Seeing Alzarbar. So I'm gonna do Fixer. It was not a one-shot. Was it Driving Mantis? Well, now we know what's on the top of Fixer's deck. Clattering of Jackdaws. Foul. At the start of the villain turn, this card deals each hero target 1 projectile damage. Darken the Sky! One shot. Put all of the foul cards from the villain trash into play. If the card Mask of the Matriarch is in the villain trash, put it into play. Aha! So Kettle Vultures returns. Mask returns. Alright, so Fixer's not good. Nightmist could do damage. Alright, let's have Setback discard. I don't think Surprising Fortune's gonna see much use. Let's try Setback. It is Reckless Rush. Let's go ahead and hit the mask. And now we have tokens! Aha! Yes! And there are no cards in play. So I could overdrive twice and hit the mask twice. And I'll be down to 1. I just have to do 1 point of damage to it. Which Nightmist can't. Or, Expatriate can't. Nightmist could. Easily. Alright, let's overdrive. Overdrive once, strike twice. And yeah, I'll just hit the mask. And we get Driving Mantis! Oh my god, I had no idea! That's gonna be a good card. We can get Fixer to be the highest, and whenever we destroy a foul, or the first time we destroy a foul each turn, we can redirect Matriarch's Retaliation to a different card, like herself. That is exciting. So let's discard Riveting Crane and reveal Fixer. And it is not a one-shot. It is... What was that? That was something. Grease Gun, which could be useful. Alright, well, I'm going to put the Hair Trigger Reflexes out because it's at least something that Expatriate can do while we wait for guns. Alright, let's ditch a Flak Jacket. And now what? So Fixer's not a one-shot. Nightmist, we know what that's gonna do. Actually, I could do that, and then I could... Oh, but then I... What would I do with her turn? It's kind of like Guys' deck in that you can theoretically do really awesome stuff, but it's so random that it's tons easier to just do the same well-worn strategies. Yeah, that's sort of the impression I get. Especially with Dark Watch Setback, it's... a little annoying trying to use his base power because you lose tokens, and you're very reliant on adding tokens by one-shots or looking up. Alright, Expat's gonna lose... Whoops. Oh, I already discarded the card, and then I thought I was gonna just... Alright, we have Incendiary rounds and Incendiary rounds. And we don't have a gun, so I'm gonna put one of those in hand. Alright, we have another card to discard. Alright, Scouring Mists. So now I can hit the mask. I'm going to ignore the foul. Alright, so what new cards can we get? We have a 2/4/4. We have Astral Tome Oblivion. Well, right, we knew the Astral Premonition. Let's get the Tome. And let's leave the Oblivion 4 on top. Although I might just use the Tome, at which point it doesn't really matter. Actually, we now know what's on the top of her deck. It's a one-shot. We can play Oblivion to do 2 damage and some other amount of damage to everything. Let's not do that. I could also Fumbling Fool with Setback, which would add or remove 4 tokens. I could Plucky Break at exactly the right amount of tokens to do everything on this card. And that's it. Now, I think Plucky Break, just because you don't usually have exactly 2 tokens. Draw a card, deal 2 damage, or gain 3 HP. That's a nice sequence of actions. And then I could use his base power with no cost. So I don't want to reveal Setback because that's going to mess me up. I could reveal Expatriette again. So that Incendiary rounds we got, we're gonna ditch it to reveal Expatriette, which is a one-shot. It is Reload. So I could take the Incendiary rounds and put it back in my hand. I'm trying to lose the Incendiary rounds and it keeps coming back. Okay, well, I guess this is quite the fiery match. Where's I had a thing. I don't have the thing anymore. I actually have a little bit of alcohol tonight for no reason. Just because, you know, Jeremy and John are all about the scotch. So I brought out some of my booze, but I'm not actually a strong liquor person. I'm drinking some Mike's Hard Lemonade. Wait, can't say Mike's Hard Lemonade. Schmike's Hard Lemonade. Yeah, that's what I'm drinking. And then he died. Sadness. Alright, so we're gonna Plucky Break. Get a Friendly Fire. That's useful. That's tokens. Hit Matriarch. Regain HP. Remove a non-existent token. Reduce the next damage. Draw a Fumbling Fool. Alright. Let's have Setback. I'm gonna ditch Cash Out. So who do I want to reveal? Expatriate again. This is not a one-shot. It's a flak jacket. Where are her guns? World's biggest pool table. Attraction. At the end of the environment turn, deal the hero target with the highest HP and the villain target with the highest HP 2 projectile damage each. Well, reduce the next damage dealt to a hero target by 2, so that's only going to hit Matriarch. Alright, Expatriate can now ditch the Incendiary rounds, and let's reveal Setback. We get Reckless Rush. Well, that's now going to spend the reduce the next damage by 2 effect. I tried. Shoot. I'm dropping frames again. I am. Why is this doing it? This happened last week too. I do apologize. I'm gonna wait a bit to see if this settles. It seems like it's settled. Ever since I reopened OBS, it doesn't seem to have changed. Okay. Yeah, it's still staying at the same bitrate, and it hasn't dropped a frame. Do feel free to yell and at me in case it does that again, so that I can stop for a bit to let, you know, the internet catch up. Alright. Unkindness of Ravens. Foul. At the start of the villain turn, discard deals each hero target, except the hero target with the lowest HP, 1 projectile damage. I could take it out right now. Let's see what happens first. Kettle of Vultures. So we've seen that one. Building of Rooks. Did I read that one yet? I don't think I did. Foul. At the start of the villain turn, discard deals the hero target with the highest HP 2 projectile damage. And then Murder of Crows. Have we seen that one? I don't know. It's whatever. It's a foul. That's all that matters. She's bringing out the birds. The birds. The birds. Darken the sky. And the mask. Alright. Hit the mask. So now the important question. Do I want to hit these foul? That's why I waited for Matriarch to play the cards. Because if I took out all the foul first, and then she played Darken the Skies, then I would have to retake out the foul. But now they're out and free to hit. So if I hit them, she's going to retaliate for 2, and Carrion Fields is going to retaliate for 1 across the board. But of course there's an issue. So like, let's see, there's 6 foul I can take out right now, but that's gonna do 12 damage from Matriarch and 7 times 3 damage from Carrion Fields. That's a lot of damage. There's nothing I can really do about that though. I think I'm just going to ignore the birds. This is fine. The birds are friendly. There aren't too many birds. What are you talking about? Alright, we do want that Driving Mantis, I believe. If I'm going to play Driving Mantis, am I willing to burn a card? I don't think so. I want to keep the Hair Trigger Reflexes. So Fixer's going to be skipping his power. Unless we somehow reveal a one-shot that will play something. But Fixer doesn't have that. He has Grease Gun. And Expatriette has Flak Jacket. Nightmist has Oblivion. I think. I believe we put an Oblivion on top. That's going to reveal it too. Which seems wise to play an Oblivion right now. So really the only person we could reveal is Setback. So whenever we're going to reveal from Setback, we're going to have Expatriette do this. Because this seems thematic. I don't know that shock rounds. We don't have guns. Whatever, we don't have guns. Setbacks. Playing a one-shot. Exceeded expectations. Okay. I could do 3 to the mask. I could do some other numbers of things. Yeah, we'll do that. We'll hit the mask, and we'll hit Matriarch. We'll just win the game before we die. That's all that matters. Alright, good night, Cult of Gloom. Yeah, if cohorts come out, I would want to shoot first. True. But then I didn't shoot anyway, so it didn't matter. Alright, Driving Mantis. I wish I could hit the mask, but I wouldn't even be able to take it out if I did. We we have Oblivion that we could... Oh no, I can't. Actually, oh, I could reveal it, right, with All-Seeing Algebra. Yeah, I want to keep the hair trigger reflexes and I want to keep driving Mantis. So Fixer's biding his time. There's a grease gun. I wish I could play it before things happen, but there's no way to do that, is there? Alright. Setback, Fumbling Fool. Fixer is not a one-shot. Okay. Let's put out flak jackets so that Fixer could eat it. And let's ditch the flak jacket and see what Expat has. Quick draw! Oh my god, we have a gun! Woohoo! Alright, things are looking up. Expatriette has a gun. She's feeling good about herself. Amulet time. You have to be careful, though. Okay, so Oblivion would have revealed a 2 and a 2, which would have taken out the mask. But now that we have Fixer and Nightmist with redirection potential, it does seem like using that Oblivion would be wise. So I want to keep the Oblivion on top. Would I prefer Astral Premonition or Elder Ring? I think Elder Ring is better for this version of Nightmist. Oblivion first, Grease Gun later. Waited turn for Grease Gun. Okay, so let's put the Elder Ring in hand and then leave the Oblivion on top. And then we can Grease Gun on Fixer's turn and then Oblivion. Because I'm gonna take less damage from the foul. But the problem is the mask. Can't do anything about the mask, though. Well, if the mask does come out, or sorry, the mask is gonna make her play an extra card, but I guess that's okay because I can still Grease Gun and still Oblivion and destroy the mask. Okay, I think that's wise. So keep Nightmist. So we don't know Expatriette. We just got Prejudice, but now that we have a gun, we don't really need that as much. Fixer, we know at the top of his deck. Yeah, I just want to do this on. Actually, if I'm gonna Grease Gun, I can shock rounds and take out all the birds, and then I don't have to Oblivion at all. Ooh. Okay. Well, Expatriette can burn a speed loading to reveal Setback, who has a turn of events, which he doesn't have enough tokens for it. So, rip. Okay. Let's get to friendly fire. So now Setback can actually get tokens more easily. And yeah, let's ditch the Fumbling Fool for Setback. Exceeded expectations with no tokens. There were no expectations to exceed. Maze of Mirrors. Attraction. Redirect the first damage dealt by a target each turn to the source of that damage. Treat every instance of the word villain on hero cards as if it were the word hero instead. That's actually a bit scary. Now these fellas are going to kill themselves. Which is okay, I guess. Sort of. We have to make sure we pay attention to cards now. Non-hero targets cannot deal damage. That's good. That doesn't say villain targets. Non-hero target. Good. Each non-hero target. Good. I don't think there's too many things that say villain directly. Except high-risk behavior. Increased damage dealt 2 and by Setback, 2 and by hero targets by 1 for every 3 tokens in your unlucky pool. I think that's the only card I can think of that says that now. I'm just trying to think. I don't think there's too many cards that specify villain. Just double checking. Just not even looking at the cards, just looking at the words, but I'm pretty sure everything just says non-hero if it hits lots of things. It's like Biomancer's in cap, except worse. I don't want to reveal a card now, because if like I reveal Setback and he does damage, he redirects to himself. Alright, I'm gonna skip this. And that uses up Mitigate. I can't even redirect this, can I? Nope. So it probably would have been wiser not to mitigate. I can try to Driving Mantis, but then Maze of Mirrors is going to redirect it anyway. So that does that. So Matriarch would redirect to herself. Carrion Fields, the first will redirect. So let's make sure we don't hit Fixer, because that's going to use up his redirect. And Nightmist still has a redirect. I don't think that's going to be relevant though, but Maze of Mirrors. And then these two. And then Maze of Mirrors. So now Matriarch can't redirect. Except Fixer can still redirect. Stop hitting yourself. Unfortunately, Nightmist would have to redirect the one. I don't think it's worth doing. I guess I could have used Fixer's redirect on the mask. And then Amulet of Elder Gods to redirect to the mask, but that doesn't do enough for me. So, nah, there's not really any purpose in doing this. I'm sorry, Matriarch, but your birds are killing themselves. It's not my fault. I guess that order sort of mattered a little. We'll be alive after this. We'll be hurting, but we'll be alive. I think it's just a bit better spread of damage to have Matriarch go first, rather than have Mr. Fixer be the supreme highest. Although on the other hand, I would have him be highest, and that would work well with Driving Mantis, but, yeah. Oh well. Unkindness of Ravens. I can hair trigger reflexes to hit myself. That would be a little annoying. Let's not do that. Kettle of Vultures. Darken the Sky. Alright, so we can at least still Grease Gun. Oh, and because that's a non-foul card, she's playing more cards. So this isn't even... Munin. Cohort. Increased damage dealt by the Matriarch by 1. Reduce damage dealt to the Matriarch and to cohorts by X. X on this card equals the number of cohorts in play. At the end of the villain turn, put Fusion from the villain trash into play. Okay. Oh, right. I forgot about that tiny detail. Oh well. That's fine. I don't want to rewind. So the fouls are coming back. So now I'm not going to hit these guys. I'm going to wait for Grease Gun. And I don't want to hit these guys. And I don't want to reveal until we've put out Grease Gun. Okay. And now... Shock rounds is going to be a little annoying. Maze of Mirrors is actually a bit of a nuisance right now. I can use shock rounds to take out the birds, but Expatriette's gonna hit herself first. I could still Oblivion. Which will be a little weird. But that's probably a bit better. I could even... if I put out the Elder Ring first, I won't be able to redirect the first hit. Yeah, let's Oblivion. Let's get rid of Karmic Retribution, I think. Reveal Nightmist. Oh my god, it's an Oblivion! Revealing a 2 and a 4. Alright, so Mask is definitely down, and Munin probably should go down, even though he's gonna come back when Hugin comes out, but I generally would prefer him to not be there. So, we have Driving Mantis, we also have Maze of Mirrors, but Maze of Mirrors... So if I hit Nightmist first, and then I use the Amulet, and then Maze of Mirrors redirects it, that's obviously not wise. So let's aim at someone like Expatriette. Redirects the Nightmist, who discards 2 cards. So let's keep the Tome. I'm going to have to use the Tome. Let's keep the Planar Banishment. I'm going to need that to destroy the Maze of Mirrors at some point. And then I can throw this hit on someone. I don't know. It seems like it's a bit of a waste, but I guess I'll throw it on Munin. And... how many damages do I want to hit on Setback? He doesn't have his thing yet. Okay, I'm not gonna do that. We're rather low on hit points. And Fixer can redirect. And we can hit Munin directly. And the 4 hit's gonna take Munin down to 1. Which is the best we can do. Well, I guess we still have... no, but the Expatriette can't actually do damage. Well, no, she does have... ooh, she does have the damage boost. She might be able to take out Munin. So we're just gonna fast forward through these. Lots of destruction. What are keyboard shortcuts? I never actually used keyboard shortcuts. That would probably help with this. C2. No. No. C2. No. C. No. 2. N. C. 2. N. C. 2. N. Okay. This order doesn't matter. Alright, Mask is down again. What is even left in her deck? We have 4 Foul, we have Hugin, and we have Horrid Cacophony. I might actually not want to take out Munin. I might want to let Hugin come out. And then destroy Munin. Which gets rid of the damage reduction. And then I can take out Hugin. That might be my best shot, honestly. Fixer still has Tire Iron in hand. We could use Tire Iron, I guess we could just sacrifice Tire Iron, but we could also use it to destroy Munin, but whatever. Let's put out Shock Rounds. I don't need to use it right now. I'm going to hold on to it. I'm going to aim, as dangerous as that is. Arsenal access. Alright. We don't know what's on Nightmist's deck. Fixer still doesn't have a one-shot on top. We would like to be able to get rid of Maze of Mirrors. So if we can reveal a thing that destroys one-shots, which Expatriette has, or destroys one-shots. Yeah, if you have a card that destroys one-shots, that's great. Destroys, not even envoys, environment cards. Which Expatriette has, Nightmist has, Setback has. Nightmist has one in hand. Or does she? Is it on top of her deck, actually? I think it's on top of her deck. No, she has it in hand. The other problem is we're sort of running out of cards to discard. I think I'm just going to ignore this for a bit. I'm not sure the best way of using it right now. Alright. Do I want to destroy Maze of Mirrors right now, or do I want to... Yeah, I gotta destroy it, because Fixer can't do anything. So we're gonna use Planar Banishment. Perfect, it's a 1. Maze of Mirrors to redirect to Nightmist. Not enough cards anyway. Destroy Maze of Mirrors. Yes, yes, give in to the dark side. Alright. 2-1-4. We're probably gonna need that Mistfield recovery. But that Oblivion's also nice. We'll take the Oblivion. I could put the Mistfield recovery into play right now. It's already the end of her turn. She'll regain 6 hit points. But no. Wow, but if I play Fumbling Fool, I'm going to lose that Mistfield recovery. And that was a 4, wasn't it? I forget what the other one was. So, oh, it was Elder Ring. That's what it was. And Elder Ring was a 1, yeah. So it's Elder Ring 1, Mistfield recovery on top is 4. I want to keep the 4. So I think actually I'm going to go ahead and let Setback discard it. So I'm going to put Oblivion on top, and then Elder Ring, so it's actually the order they were already in. And Setback can discard it. That way we can get tokens. Ooh, and what did we discard? Oh, a foul. If we had discarded Hugin, that would have been sort of nice, except I wouldn't be able to destroy Munin in time. Add tokens. And I'm not going to do this because then I can redirect from World's Biggest Pool Table with Fixer. Looking up! Yes, yes, yes. Shooting Gallery. Attraction. At the end of the environment turn, the hero character card with the lowest HP deals each hero target 1 projectile damage. Uh-oh. Skip. Fixer can redirect. I'm not really worried about carrying fails at this point. Alright, and Nightmist is doing this. The first one's... Why is this not... Hero character card with the lowest HP, that's Nightmist. Why is this not showing a... Maze... Oh, Maze of Mirrors isn't in play anymore! Never mind, that's why. Okay, so this doesn't matter. Hugin Cohort. At the start of the villain turn, destroy X hero ongoing and/or equipment cards, where X equals the number of cohorts in play. At the end of the villain turn, put Munin from the villain trash into play. Why, yes, do damage to Hugin, which is reduced by 2. Rip. Let's make sure Munin's destroyed first before we do anything. So how do I want to go about doing that? Expatriette could do it with shock rounds for sure. Yeah, we don't even have cards anymore. I thought this was a card game. Do I want... this is a waste if I use this, though. I could take out Munin, but then... I guess shock rounds and prejudice are gonna do more than enough damage. We could maybe get lucky and get... Yeah, let's make sure Munin's gone. Yeah, -2 is annoying. And actually, yes, I did need to get rid of him first anyway. No. Oh my god, I have to destroy a card! Tire Iron. Driving Mantis. Nope. Alright. Maybe we'll get Pride. Nope. We got the Assault Rifle. And Submachine Gun. We'll do the Assault Rifle. No. Assault Rifle's not gonna do it. So Prejudice on Hugin. Shock rounds. I don't want to do this for sure because of aim. Okay. Okay, we can definitely get rid of Fusion because we have Looking Up. I forgot about Looking Up. Alright. Actually, let's Mistfield Recovery first, because I'm going to have Nightmist use her Tome. So if I'm going to Mistfield Recovery, I'm going to discard something. I'm going to keep Driving Mantis because it could get destroyed. Actually, she's going to be playing Horror Cacophony. She's playing that... Oh no, she has... Ooh, she has Carrying Field. She's going to be playing Horror Cacophony at some point anyway, which means that ongoings are likely to be destroyed anyway. So we only have 3 ongoings as it stands. Actually, that means Looking Up's going to get destroyed. Sadness. I do want to get Nightmists into play. Let's ditch Reload. I probably should ditch Unload because she doesn't have many guns, but I'm hopeful. There we go. And the deck with the most cards in it is a 3-way tie. We'll do Nightmist. So this is going to make me not know what's on the top of my deck, but Nightmist will be able to get cards more easily now. Let's not do that. Let's look up at Hugin. And no. Oh, shooting gallery still in play. Right. Nah. Unstable Midway. At the start of the environment turn, deal each target 2 psychic and 1 melee damage. Shuffle the environment trash into the environment deck and play the top card of the environment deck. If that card is an attraction, destroy this card. Ooh boy. Ooh boy. Alright. Yeah, the unload's not gonna be doing it. Jeez. What are cards? Alright, I don't know that Wrong Time and Place is gonna serve a purpose. Actually, I guess now that Setback has ability to get tokens, it could serve a purpose, but it's a bit too late for that. It's just Fixer doesn't have too many one-shots. Let's not do Fixer. Expatriette has a number of one-shots, but not really that many. Nightmist is, you know, all up in the air as to what she could do. Setback, we've gotten a lot of luck. So we probably should do Setback. Did we discard one? We discarded one. Setback! Cause and effect! Okay, let's get rid of Oh, jeez, Setback, you're gonna hurt yourself a bunch. Yeah, let's get rid of Shooting Gallery. And let's definitely not do this, because that's going to increase Setback's damage to himself. And this is not Fixer. Unload will get me an extra shot, but I only have... Oh, no, I do have the assault. Ooh, I do have 2 guns now. That's right. That's right. I do have 2 guns now. No. Clattering of jackdaws. I'm gonna do this, whatever. Fixer can redirect. And let's keep Nightmist high, because if there's another foul, we can redirect from Nightmist. No. No! Carrigan Fields. Alright, ongoings are still in play. Can we take down Matriarch this turn? Cash out would regain HP, so I don't want to keep that. I want to keep 2 cards and maybe a play with Nightmist. Unload has a purpose. Driving Mantis does not have a purpose. Come on, Setback, do something. Exceeded expectations! That serves a purpose. Actually, I could throw one of these at Nightmist. No. No. I think this is probably the best usage we can have at this point. Yeah, let's see if we can destroy Matriarch. I don't know that we have enough damage, but we're trying. Didn't redirect the 2 Psychic. I'm redirecting at Matriarch. The point of the game is to destroy Matriarch, not destroy Carrion Fields. Okay. Hit Matriarch. We know for a fact that she's going to destroy ongoings. She is certainly going to play Horror Cacophony. And she's going to destroy the ongoings first. So ongoings are dead. But maybe some of them could serve a purpose. Friendly Fire doesn't serve a purpose. Toolbox. Alright, Fixer doesn't need his toolbox at this point in the game. Another one shot. Reckless Rush! Yes, yes, give in to the dark side. Maybe we'll take out Setback before his turn and use his incaps, which... Draw a card, use a power, reveal the top card, discard it, or put it on the bottom. I don't know that those are that exciting. Okay. Well. Unload! Because it doesn't really matter what I draw. So, do I want to aim, or do I want... Yeah, let's aim, and then Assault Rifle. And there's a chance that I can get Pride into play, and then I can use Pride and Prejudice on the next turn. I think we got this. I think we're good. Or we can have Incendiary rounds. Which does serve a purpose. Setback, discard your cash out. We get Karmic Retribution. I didn't have enough tokens to use it. No! I reckless rushed. Alright, Heedless Slash. Got a Planar Banishment. So that's interesting. I could play it. Do myself more damage. But then I can destroy Unstable Midway. This is going to hit Matriarch, but it's also going to hit Fixer. You can redirect it. But it's also going to play an Attraction. Which that doesn't serve an immediate purpose. This is going to be scary. This is actually okay. Maybe not okay. We don't even have cards anymore. Gone Without a Trace isn't gonna do anything. Doesn't really do anything. Could do something immediately. But there aren't too many attractions. There's only 2 attractions, and that's actually okay. I feel like gambling. I'll put that in my hand. And let's get Enlightenment. And Enlightenment. And as long as Nightmist has 2 cards, she can redirect. So we'll lose an Enlightenment and reveal Setback. No, it's not a one-shot. Setback, no. Silver Lining? Why would I need Silver Lining? Not a one-shot. Rip. Alright, so Matriarch first. And then Fixer can redirect. And then Nightmist can redirect. She's already down to 2. She's so dead. No, Setback! Gone Without a Trace. At the end of the environment turn, if there are more attractions than character cards with 5 or more HP, the target with the lowest HP deals itself 5 infernal damage. If a target is destroyed this way, remove that target and this card from the game instead. Or, from the game. There are 2 attractions, and there are only 3 character cards with 5 or more HP. This could have an exciting use, because we could have Matriarch hit herself, but unfortunately I don't think that's going to happen. Unstable Midway number 2. Alright, well. What are the chances that Nightmist can do something? We could potentially win the game. Right here, if I do the right thing. Let's try Nightmist. I have no idea what Nightmist's top card is. It is not a one-shot. I bet you guys are wondering what would have been the better outcome. If I had selected Fixer, would I have won the game? I would have won the game. If I had selected Expatriette, would I have won the game? I would not have won the game. But I'm gonna stick with my original choice. Deal the hero with the highest and the villain with the highest. You've already used up these effects. I don't think there really is much purpose, but let's put Fixer higher. And yes, Carrion Fields was higher than Matriarch. Murder of Crows, and I wonder what this card is gonna be. Actually, I don't want to hair trigger reflexes. I could, but I don't need to. Oh my god, Horror Cacophony! There are no heroes with cards in hand. Oopsies. Oh well. Dead. We did it! We took out one of our own in order to take out one of our own. That was a fun game. Felt like I was pretty crunched on options, but I felt like I did the best with what I had. And we certainly got lucky with certain aspects, but we also got unlucky with other aspects, like the mask returning. But at least we dealt with Hugin and Munin wisely. Because if we had taken out Munin right away, he would have come back immediately with Hugin, and we would have had to deal with the 2 damage reduction. Generally, I find that if one of them is in play, I will try to keep it in play with 1 HP. Hopefully it's the one with damage reduction, because then once the other one comes into play, I can destroy the one with damage reduction easily, and then I can destroy the other cohort immediately, and then I don't have to deal with them coming back. Thank you, Skami. I hope you enjoyed that game. Hope you were proud of how I played that. If you weren't proud of how I played that, be sure to send me a complaint. And I will be sure to file it in my complaint jar. Alright. But no one cares about the first match. The first match is just a prologue. It's you know, it's in the past. It's stuff that's already happened. What's more exciting is what's happening now in Viewer's Choice! Alright, it's time for the Viewer's Choice match of the evening. The rules of Viewer's Choice: you get to choose the match, I ask a question in chat, and the first response after I ask the question, not before, you gotta wait for the question before you submit your answer, the first response that gets 2 votes is what I go with. I generally start by asking team or solo. If it's a team match, I then ask how many heroes and villains. If it's solo, I just ask who the villain is. If it's a team match, I then ask who's the first villain, who's the first hero, who's the second villain, who's the second hero, who's the third villain, who's the third hero, etc. if needed. If it's a solo match, I first ask for the villain, then I ask how many heroes, then we choose the heroes one by one. And as we choose a hero, first I ask for the name of the hero, and then if that hero has a variant, I will go over the variants, and then we'll choose the variant. Then we'll choose the environment, and then I will go over the advanced and challenge rules on the villain or villains. And at that point, you can then choose or vote upon whether you want a standard, advanced, challenge, or ultimate version of that villain. We've had some pretty fun matches. We've also had some pretty dastardly matches, like Ultimate Iron Legacy in Rook City, the very first Viewer's Choice game. But we've also had some pretty light games, because you guys don't want me to be a miserable person who always suffers at your mercy. Alright, so, first question, as I've stated, is solo or team? Don't everyone vote at once. 2 votes team. We are playing a team match. Which means that the next question is how many are we playing with? Because there's 1 villain for each hero. So we need to know whether there's 3, 4, or 5 villains versus 3, 4, or 5 heroes respectively. So 3, 4, or 5 heroes. Heroes/villains. 1 vote 5, 1 vote 4. Normally there's a bit more activity with this. Did everyone fall asleep with the Matriarch game? 5. 6! Yeah, we'll play with 6. That's what we'll do. 6 sounds like an even number. 5, sorry. Alright, no, 5-1 anyway, so it didn't matter. We're playing against the full gamut of 5 villains and 5 heroes, so choose villain number 1. 1 vote Operative, 1 vote Bugbear, 1 vote Hammer and Anvil, 2 votes Hammer and Anvil. We are playing against Citizens Hammer and Anvil. This is Visionary's Nemesis. So, we almost have every hero with a variant. The only hero without a variant is poor Skyscraper. Choose hero number 1. You were expecting a villain question. I like to alternate villains with heroes in Vengeance games. Naturalist. Cosmic. Prime Warden 2. Seconding Biomancer. Wait till the villains question. My favorite hero, Biomancer. Oh yeah, sure, we'll put Biomancer in the hero spot. Yeah, alright, so we're playing Citizens Hammer and Anvil. Our first hero is Biomancer, of course. Nope. 2 votes Naturalist. Alright, So we're playing with the Naturalist. His base power: search your deck or trash for a form and put it into play. If you searched your deck, shuffle your deck. We could instead play with Desperate Prey or Hunted Naturalist. Select Crocodile, Gazelle, or Rhinoceros. Until the end of your next turn, you may activate that icon's effects. Either draw or play a card. So base or Hunted Naturalist. Two votes Hunted. We're playing Hunted Naturalist. Alright, now is the next villain question. Choose villain number 2. To be fair, no villain sees themselves as the villain. I just listened to Deadline's letters page, and it was stated that Deadline knows that what he's doing is villainous. He does think it's for the greater good, but he does understand that everyone on Earth will hate him for it. And we have 2 votes for Biomancer. So that goes there. That's not Biomancer. That's Biomancer. Biomancer is Scholar's Nemesis. So that takes us to the next hero question. Yes, I do villain difficulties individually, so that we could still have a challenge villain when we have villains, because they do not have challenge modes yet. So if I hit the standard versus advanced button right now, it doesn't display challenge because there are no challenge across the board. 2 votes Sentinels. So we have base Sentinels, and we have Adamant Sentinels. I'm not going to go through cards one by one. I'm also not going to go through the variants one by one, so you'll just have to make a choice blindly. Okay, let's face. Alrighty. Next villain. Bottom Lord. Bugbear. Because that does actually decide the match. Is BB Baronblade? Is it Bugbear? Is it Bodacious Babe? I don't know. Both? What? No, I choose. I'm not a viewer. My first instinct was Baronblade, so I'm gonna go with Baronblade. Alrighty. Cosmic. Everyone wants Cosmic. So we have a lot of variants now. We have base Captain Cosmic. Reveal the top card of your deck, put it into play or into your hand. We have Primordans Captain Cosmic. Until the start of your next turn, whenever a construct is destroyed, you may shuffle it into your deck and either draw or play a card. We have Extreme Primordans Captain Cosmic. Excuse me. Captain Cosmic deals one target 1 energy damage. Each construct deals that target 1 energy damage. And we have, oops, Fused Captain Cosmic is not in the game. Base Primordans or Extreme Primordans Captain Cosmic. Extreme! Of course it's extreme. You wanna play with madness? Alrighty, let's move on. BB! That of course stands for Bugbear. Alright. I love you, Seamus. Oh yeah. Hawkaw. Argent Adept, Skyscraper, guys. Argent Adept. We have base Argent Adept. Activate a perform text. We have Primordial's Argent Adept. Put the bottom card of your deck into play. You may activate an accompany text. Or we have Extreme Primordial's Argent Adept. The Argent Adept deals one target other than himself 2 sonic damage. If a hero is dealt damage this way, they play a card and use a power. Base Primordial's or Extreme Primordial's. Wait, hold on. Do we have this variant yet? No, we don't. Okay. I forgot if we did or not. Sorry, I'm a beta tester. I forget these things. Base Primordial's. Alright. I'm sure everyone would want to play with Dark Conductor, especially after Tuesday's stream when guys copied the base power. Really creepy things, or whatever it was. Alright, last villain. We will get to a game soon, I assure you. Operative. Alright, and last hero. Skyscraper! No variant question yet. Alright. So we're playing with Citizen's Hammer and Anvil, Biomancer, Baron Blade, Bugbear, and the Operative against Hunted Naturalist, Sentinels, Extreme Primordial's Captain Cosmic, Primordial's Argent Adept, and Skyscraper. But where are we fighting? Are we fighting in the block? Are we fighting in the Court of Blood? Are we fighting in Freedom Tower, Megalopolis, Mobile Defense Platform, Pike Industrial Complex, Ruins of Atlantis, Temple of Julong, Time Cataclysm? Where are we fighting? Court of Blood. Alright, now for the difficulty questions. First, we're looking at Citizen's Hammer and Anvil. These actually have 2 cards. And I don't think you get to choose whether you do one or the other. Yeah, I think it's blanket across both cards. So Citizen Hammer, his advanced rule, increase damage dealt by Citizen Hammer by 1. And Citizen Anvil, his advanced text, reduce damage dealt to Citizen Anvil and Citizen Hammer by 1. So they have a damage increase, rather Citizen Hammer has a damage increase, and Citizen Anvil has a damage reduction. So, standard or advanced Hammer and Anvil. Advanced, alright. Biomancer. His advanced rule, at the start of Biomancer's turn, if there are H or fewer villain targets in play, the top card of Biomancer's deck is played. Standard or advanced Biomancer. Someone has to split the vote. Alright, we're playing advanced. Baron Blade. He has advanced and he has challenge. His advanced rule, reduce damage dealt 2 device cards by 2, making you less likely to want to take them out. His challenge rule, Baron Blade is immune to villain damage, meaning that you can't rely on him to take himself out once he destroys ongoing. Standard, advanced, challenge, or ultimate Baron Blade. Baron Bald? No, not Baron Bald. Baron's definitely not bald. Alright, we're playing standard. Wow, you guys are nice. Standard Baron Blade. We have Bugbear. His advanced rule, Blood Scent, is indestructible. Two votes advanced. And lastly, the Operative. Advanced. When the Operative would be reduced to 0 or fewer HP, she is restored to 10 HP instead. This effect may only occur once per game. You're going to get flooded with flesh children. Advanced. Alright. So, Advanced Citizen's Hammer and Anvil, Advanced Biomancer, Baron Blade, Bugbear, and Advanced Operative against Hunted Naturalist, Sentinels, Extreme Primordial's Captain Cosmic, Primordial's Argent Adept, and Skyscraper in the Court of Blood. Finally, we're starting, after we read a lot of cards. Christopher and Adam reading letters to you. Oh, nope, sorry. No time for talk, just gonna burn them all! Ah, it is the fool who stares into the eyes of darkness and does not turn his head. Alright, so, Hunted Naturalist is starting with Bestial Shift, Crafty Assault, Hyperactive Senses, and Primal Charge. Sentinels start with 2 Coordinated Assaults, a Dark Delusions, and a Horrifying Dichotomy. Extreme Prime Wardens Captain Cosmic has Augmented Ally, Dynamic Siphon, Sustained Influence, and Wounding Buffer. Prime Wardens Argent Adept has Akpunku's Drum, Instrumental Conjuration, Polyphoric Flare, and Rhapsody of Vigor. And Skyscraper has Aggression Modulator, Compulsion Canister, Leaky Incursion, and Proportionist. Bugbear won't advance? Did I mess that up? Uh-oh. Where was the question? No. No. CO3, Vera 4. Oh wait, oh, the difficulty was up here, was it? We had to choose advanced. We'll just pretend that didn't happen because I don't want to reset everything. I just read through the cards. We have to commit. Viewer's choice except Lude vetoed advanced Bugbear. Shh. That's what I did. I exercised my veto power. Yeah, that's what happened. Alright. Citizen Hammer. I'll try to read this fast. Villain, Arsonist of the Dawn. Setup. At the start of the game, Citizen Hammer enters play. Arsonist of the Dawn. Side up. Cards are revealed from the top of the Citizen's Hammer and Anvil's deck until 1 position card is revealed and put into play. Other revealed cards are shuffled back to the Citizen... I can't even enunciate these words. Other revealed cards are shuffled back into Citizen's Hammer and Anvil's deck. Gameplay. Citizen Hammer is immune to damage dealt by Citizen Anvil. At the end of Citizen Hammer and Anvil's turn, Citizen Hammer deals the non-villain target with the second highest HP 2 fire damage. Advanced, increased damage dealt by Citizen Hammer by 1. If he's incapacitated, increase fire damage dealt to non-villain targets by 1. Citizen Anvil, Villain, Guardian of the Dawn. Setup. At the start of the game, Citizen Anvil enters play Guardian of the Dawn side up. Hammer and Shield is put into play and Citizen's Hammer and Anvil's deck is shuffled. Gameplay. Citizen Anvil is immune to damage dealt by Citizen Hammer. At the end of Citizen's Hammer and Anvil's turn, if Citizen Hammer is incapacitated, Citizen Hammer's character card flips and is restored to 17 HP. Advance. Reduce damage dealt to Citizen Anvil and Citizen Hammer by 1. So basically you want to take out Anvil first, unless you expect to be able to take out both soon. Incapacitated. At the start of Citizen's Hammer and Anvil's turn, the villain target with the lowest HP regains 2 HP. We have Biomancer. Villain, Flesh Molder. Setup. At the start of the game, Biomancer enters play Flesh Molder side up. Cards are revealed from the top of Biomancer's deck until 2 targets are revealed and put into play. Other revealed cards are shuffled back into Biomancer's deck. Gameplay. The first damage dealt to Biomancer each turn is reduced by 2. At the end of Biomancer's turn, Biomancer and each Flesh Child regain 2 HP. Advanced. At the start of Biomancer's turn, if there are 5 or fewer villain targets in play, the top card of Biomancer's deck is played. If he's incapacitated, increase damage dealt to hero targets by 1. Baronblade. Villain, Evolved Madman. Setup. At the start of the game, Baronblade enters play Evolved Madman side up. Genetically fused physique is put into play. Cards are revealed from the top of the villain deck until a device is revealed and put into play. Other revealed cards are shuffled back into the villain deck. Gameplay. At the end of Baronblade's villain turn, Baronblade deals the hero target with the lowest HP and himself 2 melee damage. If he's incapacitated, at the start of Baronblade's villain turn, each hero target deals itself 1 toxic damage. We have Bugbear. Villain, Ravenous Hunter. Setup. At the start of the game, Bugbear enters play Ravenous Hunter side up. Blood Scent is put into play and Bugbear's deck is shuffled. Gameplay. Damage dealt by Bugbear is increased by X, where X equals the number of incapacitated character cards. Whenever Bugbear deals damage, he regains HP equal to the amount of damage dealt. At the end of Bugbear's turn, Bugbear deals the hero target with the highest HP 2 melee damage. Then if Blood Scent is in Bugbear's play area, it is moved next to the hero target with the highest HP. The advanced rule, which I forgot to check off, is Blood Scent is indestructible, so I might as well just pretend it's indestructible, and we'll pretend that it was advanced all along. Incapacitated. At the start of Bugbear's turn, each villain target regains 1 HP. And lastly, the Operative. Villain, Mystical Combatant. Setup. At the start of the game, the Operative enters play Mystical Combatant side up. Iado Practitioner is put into play, the Operative's deck is shuffled. Gameplay. At the end of the Operative's turn, the Operative deals the hero target with the second lowest HP 2 melee damage. Advanced. When the Operative would be reduced to 0 or fewer HP, she is restored to 10 HP instead. This effect may occur only once per game. If she's incapacitated, whenever a hero target would regain HP, that hero target only regains 1 HP instead. Woo! Alright. So, yeah. Bastion. Position. When this card enters play, destroy all other position cards. Reduce damage dealt to villain character cards other than Citizen Anvil by 2. If Citizen Anvil is ever incapacitated, flip his character card, restore up to 5 HP, and destroy this card. Hammer and Shield. Relic. Reduce damage dealt to Citizen Anvil by 1. At the end of Citizen Hammer and Anvil's turn, Citizen Anvil deals the hero target with the highest HP 2 melee damage. Homunculus. Flesh Child. Reduce damage dealt to this card by 1. At the end of Biomancer's turn, this card deals the hero target with the highest HP 2 melee damage. The Carbon Adept. Flesh Child. At the start of Biomancer's turn, destroy 2 hero ongoing cards. Genetically Fused Physique. Ongoing. Reduce damage dealt to Baron Blade by 1. At the end of Baron Blade's turn, Baron Blade regains 2 HP. Displacing Teleporter. Device. Whenever Baron Blade deals damage to a hero character card, that hero's player must discard 1 card. Blood Scent. Ongoing. At the start of Bugbear's turn, Bugbear deals the target next to this card 3 melee damage unless one player discards 2 cards. Then move this card to Bugbear's play area. The Operative. Yeah, that's the back of the card, was the Operative. Adept Practitioner. Ongoing. The first time damage dealt by the Operative reduces a target to 0 or fewer HP each turn. The Operative deals the hero target with the highest HP 5 melee damage. Cleansing Flames. One shot. Citizen Hammer deals each non-villain target 1 fire damage. Each villain target regains 1 HP. So, there's lots of things out here, but the thing to take away from this Bastion is making it so we can only really hit Anvil, which sucks. Let's see. So, reduce damage dealt to villain character cards other than Citizen Anvil. So actually I could hit other things like Hammer and Shield or Displacing Teleporter or Carbon Adept. Carbon Adept is annoying. Now, I can Crafty Assault and destroy up to 2 ongoing cards, like, oh hey, Blood Scent, that's an ongoing card, I can destroy that one! I mean, I certainly would want to get rid of Genetically Fused Physique. Adept Practitioner is not really that interesting. Bastion is not an ongoing card, though. And a lot of these things, like Bestial Shift isn't going to serve any purpose. Crafty Assault, I want to be able to use Hyperactive Senses. Alright, so I'm not going to play a card here. I'm going to go and activate my Gazelle. And then Crafty Assault. So now I can do 0 damage to Hanvil. I can do 0 damage to Biomancer. I can do 0 damage to Barrablade. I can do 0 damage to Bugbear. Or I can do 0 damage to Anvil. That's excellent. Alright, well, Carbon Adept has to go. Hammer and Shield probably should be hit. And probably the Displacing Teleporter. I don't really care about Homunculus too much. I'm going to destroy Genetically Fused Physique, and because I promised that I'm not going to destroy Blood Scent, I'm going to go ahead and destroy Adept Practitioner. And get a Bestial Shift. A New Creation. One shot. Biomancer deals the hero target with the highest HP 3 psychic damage. Reveal cards from the top of Biomancer's deck until a Flesh Child is revealed. Put it into play. Discard the other revealed cards. Repla Blade. Flesh Child. At the start of Biomancer's turn, this card deals the hero target with the highest HP X energy damage, where X equals the number of cards in Biomancer's trash, which is now at 2. Oh, and Carbon Adept regained that HP back. Okay. That probably means I should have hit Homunculus. No, Homunculus had regained it back. Okay, I did the best I could do. Dark Delusions is not going to do much. Horrifying Dichotomy, we could whittle down Hammer and Shield. Coordinated Assault's not going to do as much damage as Horrifying Dichotomy. I mean, the nice thing about Dark Delusions, it's not going to hit any hero character card, but it will hit the Flesh Children, and it will hit Displacing Teleporter. We can definitely get the flesh children whittled down. Yeah, so we'll do that. There's too many targets. Right now I just feel like I'm trying to kill time until I can actually deal with Anvil. I could take out Carbon Adept right now. Or I could do a lot of damage to Hammer and Shield. I'll take out Carbon Adept, I think. And let's go ahead and block to keep my team alive. Dark Delusions. When I draw the card I just played, that's a sign I played the right card. Zhulong, Nemesis. At the end of Baron Blade's turn, move one Nemesis card from Baron Blade's trash pile into play. Which there's none. Unless one is discarded? Nope, it was not discarded. Alright. Oh no, Sentinels have to discard a card! We'll lose Coordinated Assault. That's fine. Cosmic's kind of the weakest of the Prime Wardens, but he can still create literally anything out of light. Yeah. Yeah. Alright, What do I want? Augmented Ally on Skyscraper? Oh, but she can't really switch sizes unless she goes tiny. Although, I guess if she draws a huge card, like, I probably want her to get huge so that we can do area damage a lot more easily. So yeah, I'm going to do that to try to get Skyscraper to get more cards. Plus, if she can become a Proportionist, that would be really great. I can easily get rid of Displacing Teleporter, but that's not... I guess that could easily be taken care of with Skyscraper if we get the chance. So I'm going to go hit Hammer and Shield so that Anvil loses a damage reduction. Quetzalcoatl, Nemesis. At the end of Bugbear's turn, this card deals the 5 hero targets with the highest HP 2 infernal damage each. If any of the Sentinels are active in this game, damage dealt to hero targets is irreducible. Scrumptious. I don't really care. Oh, and it's also Ruin's Blood Scent, by the way. Or, not Blood Scent. This Ruin's Block, by the way. Mainstay has the highest. Nemesis. That's probably why that's the Sentinels text, is because it ruins block. Well then. I don't really have anything I can do. I have a single song, but I can't activate it. I'm gonna conjure something. But what? Conjure the harp. I like the harp. But the bottom of my deck is the Super Tonic! Sweet. We can start power bouncing. Sweet. Poisoned Blade. One shot. The operative deals the hero target with the highest HP 2 melee damage and 2 toxic damage. No, Idealist! Okay. I'm gonna lose the aggression modulator. Let's see what I get. We get Neutralizing Resonator. Colossal Left Hook. That wasn't really the huge card I was looking for. I could Linking Incursion, and I could do Compulsion Canister and Neutralizing Resonator. Compulsion Canister, guess what? It's irreducible damage! And since Citizen Hammer has a damage increase, that would be nice. And we could have Hammer hit Anvil. No, never mind. He's immune to damage dealt by Hammer, right? But we can maybe try to dispatch with Quetzalcoatl. Quetzalcoatl is actually pretty bad right now. Not only is he doing a lot of damage, but he's making damage irreducible. Yeah, so Linking Incursion. We get Compulsion Canister, number 1. So sure, we'll just have Hammer hit himself a bunch. And we'll just throw the next hit on Quetzalcoatl. It's nice that it's irreducible, but Quetzalcoatl is a pain. This would be a pretty fun card with Bugbear. By the way, I've been meaning to point this out, but I've forgotten. This is the game, not the game, but this is one of the games in which Bugbear has the maximum damage dealing potential. If we incap Hammer and Anvil, Biomancer, Baron Blade, Operative, Sentinels entirely, and 3 other heroes. So let's see, so that's 5 villains, then the Sentinels, and then 3 more heroes. Increased damage dealt by Bugbear by 12. That's excellent. Yes. Seems like a great plan. Alright, neutralizing Resonator. Who do we want to discard from? Not Baron Blade, because we could get rid of a Nemesis. Not Biomancer, because that will charge up Repli Blade. I'll just throw it on Bugbear. We discarded Unpredictable Powers, which destroys one of Bugbear's ongoing cards, which actually would destroy Bloodsense, so it's good that I did that. Do we have things in our trash? We have Aggression Modulator in my trash. When did that get discarded? Oh, did I put it in play? Is that what I did? I was an idiot, wasn't I? Okay, I'm not being as big of an idiot. Or was I? I don't know. How is this in my trash? Oh, wait. No, wait, what? When did I discard this? I don't remember. Whatever. Don't mind me. Wait, I did that wrong. I did that wrong. Ignore me. I don't know what I'm doing. Hand. Play. We're gonna do this right. I swear. And then neutralizing Resonator on Bugbear. And we're gonna pull a Compulsion Canister from play. Undetectable relinking. Yes, yes. Unhallowed Halls. Non-vampire targets cannot regain HP. Targets cannot deal radiant damage. Increase all infernal damage by 1. Okay. Cool. Living Firebomb. 1-shot. Destroy the environment target with the lowest HP. Citizen Hammer deals each non-villain target 2 fire damage. Increased by 1. Irreducible damage. Poor Quetzalcoatl. Naturalist, of course. Okay, we got rid of Carbon Adept, but we don't really have ongoings anyway. I could Bestial Shift, regain 3 HP, use a power, activate something, use a power I don't have, hyperactive substances. I could discard cards, maybe. Primal Charge, I could draw a bunch of cards. And if I do this on my power, I could do damage. Or I could play this, and then play Primal Charge. And then not have a power to use. Yeah. Bestial Shift. Can't regain HP, right. That's actually a bit of a waste then. No, no, no! 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 Yeah, that's a waste. So instead I'm going to activate something. Gazelle's activated. Activate the Crocodile. So then I can play Primal Charge. Threatening Stomp, Feral Fury, Nimble Gazelle, Indomitable Force, And I can keep wailing on Quetzalcoatl. Who's considered to have the highest HP? Skyscraper, of course. Render foe. One shot. The hero target with the lowest HP deals the hero target with the highest HP 3 melee damage. Augmented ally hits Captain Cosmic. You traitor! Okay. Guess what? Infernal damage is increased by 1. So Dark Delusion seems wise. And guess what? Quetzalcoatl is down. Yeah! Yeah! Unfortunately, I don't think there's anything else I can really do that's exciting. I can hit Anvil! Yay! But, yeah. Not much of an ally. It's Skyscraper's ally. We never said anything about Captain Cosmic being an ally. Okay. Where's the best place to throw this? Like, it's a sort of... This seems like a waste if I throw it on Anvil. Sort of a waste to throw on anyone, for that matter. Can we get rid of Hammer and Shield by other means? Because it seems like it'd be a bit of a waste. I guess I could get Skyscraper huge. We do have Colossal Left Hook. I don't know. Like, I sort of want to get rid of Hammer and Shield so I can start dealing with Anvil, because a damage reduction of 2 thanks to the advanced rule is super annoying. I don't know. I'm going to throw this on Zhulong for no reason. And now that Quetzalcoatl is gone, I can properly block. Ooh, unique capabilities. Perfect. A chance at vengeance. One shot. Reveal cards from the top of the villain deck belonging to the villain character with the highest HP until one target is revealed. Put it into play. Shuffle the other revealed cards back into that villain's deck. Impulsion Beam. Device. Each player cannot play more than one hero card per turn. Each hero cannot use more than one power per turn. Thank you, Baron Blade. Everyone likes Temple of Zhulong, indeed. Alright, we do have this thing. We can at least hit the Impulsion Beam, I guess. Dynamic Siphon on someone for kicks. Like Argent Adept, I guess. Play with madness. This is the only guy I can really hit that has a purpose. Oh, I guess I could hit. I could hit. No, I'm not hitting it. Bugbear deals the target next to this card 3 melee damage unless one player discards 2 cards. It's next to Skyscraper. Sure, the Naturalist, TF cards. Alrighty. Let's use a Bestial Ship. No, Bestial Ship is great. Let's use a Feral Fury. Hyperactive Senses isn't really too great in Vengeance games. I mean, you could use it, but it's like less effect. Oh my god, it's Hunted Naturalist! Exhausting Pursuit. One shot. Bugbear deals the non-villain target with the highest HP 3 melee damage. If that target has 10 or more HP, it deals itself 2 psychic damage. Let's do Argent Adept. He can regain HP. No, he can't. Oh, hey! Unhallowed Halls is actually really good against Bugbear. Nice. You cannot regain HP! You fool! Impulsion Beam is the 10th Scion. For some reason, I'm not surprised. I would put out a different instrument, but... whatever. I can draw cards. Let's get my Lyra out. And I have another Conjuration. So, Argent Adept cannot use another power. Naturalist could double up on something. Maybe. I mean... but he could only play one thing. I guess he could play Natural Born Vigor, and then could play the Gazelle. And then he'll have 3 forms on his next turn, so he could Bestial Shift to great effect, except he would not have enough powers for that. What would be exciting? I could block with the Sentinels again, but that's a bit of a waste. I could deal damage with the Sentinels. I could regain HP. I could deck manipulate to some effect. I could do 1 damage twice, the same as Mainstay. I could put 2 links into play and 1 into hand. There's no environment target though. But I could Compulsion Canister and bring it back. And Hammer would hit himself and then something else. At this point, probably just Bugbear, because Bugbear can't regain HP, which is at least nice. Let's do that. Since we were planning on making Skyscraper huge anyway. And this is also fine because Skyscraper can only play 1 card anyway. Which is great, I only had 1 card to play. Pull a canister back. Alrighty. I can't regain HP. I keep forgetting about that. Sweeping Assault. 1 shot. The Operative deals the 3 hero targets with highest HP 2 melee damage each. I feel like the heroes are currently winning right now. Or the villains are currently winning. Alright, well I know this was not too useful. But we could do this again. Can't regain the HP, but I can Compulsion Canister again. I have to be careful I don't incap Hammer too early, though. Okay. We are not destroying Blood Scent. We promised we wouldn't. That's Colossal Left Hook, so I'm huge. And I can't really hit anything except the Impulsion Beam, which is certainly worth hitting. Discard a card to play a card that I can't play. Hit Hammer and Shield first. Yay! Now I can hit Anvil for 1 point of damage. Yay! At least we've been dealing with the non-character card targets. Argent keeps trying to play a nice healing tune and getting drowned out by the pipe orchids. Too accurate. Bounty Debilitator. Okay. Relict Dortaya. Vampire. Increase radiant damage dealt to this card by 1. At the end of the environment turn, this card deals each non-vampire target 1 infernal damage. Increased by 1 by Unhallowed Halls. This is a nice guy to want to be able to play the thingy on. Unfortunately, we can't before things happen. I'm just gonna fast forward through this. Where's my environmental allies? Don't worry, we're fine. Burn the Divide. 1 shot. Destroy 2 equipment cards. Citizen Hammer deals each hero character card 2 fire damage for each equipment card belonging to that hero destroyed this way. Exciting. Do I have a rhythm? I don't. And oh, we have a canister in hand. Yeah, alright. Links are generally fine to get rid of. Yes, it sucks that 2 people are being dealt damage, but what can you do about it? What can you do about it? Okay. Nimble Gazelle. I can't regain HP, though. But I can activate Gazelle effects for free. Yay! And I can deal damage. Damage reduction. Of course, that's exciting. Redirect damage to the Naturalist. We can get rid of Homunculus if we do enough damage. That will minimize damage. That's probably the best thing we could do. We could, of course, try to hit Anvil as much as we can, though. Rhino. I selected Rhino. I did hit Rhino. That doesn't really have much purpose. I'll threaten Homunculus. Just for no reason. Crafty Assault. Bastion is just in the way. Mass Rebirth, ongoing. At the end of the environment turn, move each flesh child from Biomancer's trash into play. Then destroy this card. When this card is destroyed, Biomancer gains 10 HP. I've not seen that card before. Wait, why did that not trigger? Oh, end of the environment turn. Okay, we have to get rid of that card. If we can. Yeah, so I did this instinctively. Caligonous Form to cheap Writhe alive. Dark Delusions. That's useful. Unfortunately, I can't really hit things too hard. But it's probably my best shot. Because infernal damage is increased by 1. So let's throw this on Anvil. Oops, that's not the one I wanted. I wanted block. Block is helping, I think. Especially since Quetzalcoatl is gone. Regression Darts. One shot. Baron Blade deals to 2 hero targets with highest HP, 1 toxic damage. Each target dealt damage this way cannot deal damage until the start of Baron Blade's turn. So Cosmic can't deal damage. Idealist! No! So Cosmic Weapon on Cosmic isn't really a good plan. I can't hit anyone with Cosmic's base power. Bugbear is going after who? Where's the thing? Where is the thing? It's on Cosmic. If I put Wounding Buffer, is not going to get past Bastion. Why is Bastion such a terrible card? Why is Bastion such a terrible card? Who does Operative go against? Second lowest. Second lowest is Argent Adept. If I put a Construct, it won't be Argent Adept. So it's still worth doing. Wounding Buffer. On Writhe, I don't know. Actually, no, I don't want it on Writhe. That's a terrible play. Why would I do that? Wounding Buffer. Naturalist. And Relic Dorothea is going to be my friend, so I'm not going to hit her. She's going to be my friend. I don't want this damage. Wounding Slash. One shot. Bugbear deals the non-villain target with the highest HP 4 melee damage. If that target is a hero character card, that hero's player discards 1 card. Yeah! The vampire! Yes! Yeah, the advanced clause is really sucky right now. Really sucky. Oh, geez. Okay, oh, man. What am I gonna do? I don't know that I can even last for much longer. Skyscraper is huge, but isn't going to be hit anyone. Isn't going to be able to hit anyone other than Anvil. We could Bestial Shift to great effect, except I can't regain HP. I could reduce damage. I could deal damage. Can't regain HP with this power. Jeez Louise. I can't play cards with the other ones. I could block again. I could do 1 point of damage with cosplay, except I can't. There's not even really anything I can do. I'm just gonna conjure my heart back. Or my Lyra. Don't really have anything better to do. And I'm gonna go ahead and Bestial Shift. Whatever. So we need Croc for all 3, so we'll Bestial Shift. Can't regain HP, and the power sucks. Can't do anything else with that. Reduce damage, deal 3 damage. Reduced by 1. Can't regain HP. And can't regain HP. Student of Many Masters, 1 shot. If Iota Practitioner is in play, the Operative deals the 3 hero targets with the highest HP 1 melee damage each. If not, search the Operative's trash and deck for Iota Practitioner and put it into play. Shuffle the Operative's trash into her deck. So there's Iota Practitioner. And we can hit Wounding Buffer. And I can destroy an ongoing card, like Mass Rebirth! Right, I forgot I had to destroy that. Perfect. Okay, I want to get that link on Relict Doratoya. So let's undetectable relinking. There are no link cards in play. But I can play up the 2 links. So Aggression Modulator and Compulsion Canister. So if Hammer's incapped, restore him to HP. So if I hit if I do this on Hammer, he deals himself 3. Relict Doratoya is going to do 1+1 by Unhallowed Halls, +1 by Aggression Modulator. That's 3, reduced by 1 by Hammer. So that's going to put Hammer at 1 HP, which is a little scary because we still haven't dealt with Anvil. So I don't think I want to put this on Hammer. At least Anvil would only be restored to 5, but maybe we can get this destroyed before that happens. I can't hit Anvil with Hammer. I could hit someone else, though. I could put this on someone else. I could put this on Ride, actually, and that would redirect. Yeah, let's do that. We do lose a +1, but I guess there wasn't really anyone with a +1. I'm just gonna throw this on Anvil. And there's one... No, I want to do some trash, because I will get the Compulsion Canister, and I can put another Aggression Modulator in play someday. And I get a Neutralizing Resonator anyway. Dame Katarina, Vampire. Increase radiant damage dealt to this card by 1. At the end of the environment turn, this card deals the non-vampire target with the lowest HP 3 infernal damage. Which would have been Hammer, so that's good. But it's going to be Idealist, which is not so good. But thankfully the heroes are not affected by this. And actually I forgot Anvil's Claws reduced it by 1 anyway, so never mind. Hammer was not dead anyway. But that's good. Okay. Fast forward. Idealist, no! Bastion? What? At least it destroyed the other Bastion, but jeez Louise! Alright, thankfully, Calicanus form stopped that from doing things. Natural Born Vigor. And I could destroy Iota Practitioner, but it's not really doing anything. That's a draw card. There's not much for me to do right now. Actually, Crafty Assault would deal damage. There's not much to be able to do. Environmental Allies. Alright, I want that one. That's my card now. Twist of Flesh. One shot. Biomancer deals each hero target 2 psychic damage. Biomancer and each flesh child regain 2 HP. Well, that's a little tragic. I would like to be able to deal with these villain character cards someday, please. Restorative Burst, I could bring Idealist back and no one regains HP. Horrifying Dichotomy could do some number of damages. Coordinated Assault, not too many damages. Well, I could probably get rid of Bastion if I just wail on Anvil, so I'm gonna do this. Yeah, alright. Bastion's gone. Yay! Bastion's gone! Whoa! There's a game happening now! Alright, so now the villains don't have damage reduction. What is this? Citizen Slash, Nemesis. At the end of Baron Blade's turn, this card deals the hero target with the second highest HP 2 psychic damage. Well, there goes Argent Adept. I could play Vitality Conduit and... No. Alright, I'm going after Anvil. I don't know about you, but Anvil has to die. That is not the one I wanted, though. But Anvil has to die. Who is this even next to again? Wraith. Why would I do that? Redirect to Baron Blade. Oh right, there's damage increase anyway. Well, easy prey, ongoing. At the end of Bugbear's turn, destroy each environment target with 3 or fewer HP, then Bugbear regains HP equals to the number of targets destroyed this way. Too bad, vampires are not dying. That hurts a bit, but that's okay. Keep this on Wraith. I like this on Wraith. Alright, draw a card, destroy an environment card, redirect the next damage that would be dealt to a hero target to another target. Which seems exciting. Certainly Operative's going after Cosmic Weapon or something, so yeah. Let's do the redirect. We could play the redirect game. Christopher and Adam redirected damage to you. Poisoned Blade, one shot. The Operative deals the hero target with the highest HP, 2 melee and 2 toxic. Well, Calicanus form's gonna undo that though. Actually, that's fine. We'll do Writhe, Caliginous Form triggers, and then the redirect triggers. And we can redirect to Anvil? Or is Relic gonna do that? No, she's not gonna do it. Alright, we'll redirect to Anvil. And then hit the Cosmic Weapon. Okay. So if Hammer hits himself, we can get Relic Doratoya to take out Hammer and Anvil. That's the good news. I like this plan. I'm excited to be a part of it. And I can get the aggression modulator on Dame. Although that's... well, that will at least... reduce the damage by 2, increase by 1. That's gonna make... she's still gonna kill the Cosmic Weapon. That's... I can put the Rebounding Debilitator on her to save the Cosmic Weapon, but is that a lost cause at this point? Actually, what is Hammer and Anvil doing when they incap again? Increase fire damage dealt to non-villain targets, and... the villain target with the lowest regains HP that they can't do because of Unhallowed Halls. Like, I might just want to... let me think for a second. Actually, I think we can get Dame to target Hammer. Dorothea, and I do apologize, I don't know how to pronounce these names. I'm not Scandinavian or wherever vampires are. I don't think it's Transylvania, right? That's where they are. It's going to do each non-vampire target 1 Infernal. +1, +1, -1 to Anvil. So Anvil will be taken out. And Hammer loses the damage reduction, so Hammer will take the 3, and it'll be down to 2, which matches Cosmic Weapon, so Katarina is going after a Hammer. I don't need to play the Compulsion Canister and Hammer. I could actually Compulsion Canister and Bugbear is better, because of the massive damage boosts he's getting. Put a second aggression modulator on the first vampire. That's actually a bit more tempting. And it still wouldn't kill Hammer. That seems like a better plan. We can actually control Katarina to an extent, so we don't really need that damage increase on her. Uberwald is where the vampires are. Okay. I'm in a proportion. And then I'm going to play 2 links. So Compulsion Canister on Bugbear. And hit Biomancer with this, because he's the next bad guy. And then the aggression modulator, yeah, increase this area of effect damage. That seems wise. And we'll pull it from play to get my canister back. Hunter Philippe. At the end of the environment turn, this card deals the vampire with the highest HP 2 melee damage and 1 radiant damage. Whenever damage dealt by this card destroys a vampire, this card regains 3 HP. Alright, are you excited for some hijinks? Discworld. Do you expect me to read? Why would you think that I read? Do I look like a reader to you? Okay, fast forward. Lots of damage, lots of them going in good places. Alright, so Hammer is down. And Anvil's down. Alright. Finally! We have a game! Huh. Now what? Can't regain HP. And Bugbear's gonna kill us all. Where does Writhe redirect again? Writhe redirects to the villain with the highest, so yeah, that's not going to redirect to Bugbear. But we have to deal with Bugbear. We have to deal with Bugbear. Yes, we'll just aim all damage at Bugbear. No, and hit Bugbear. And then... Environmental Allies is probably the safest play, but Crafty Assault would deal more damage to Bugbear. I'll just activate the croc. And I can't hit Biomancer, so I'll just throw on Baron Blade. Oh yeah, and I can hit one more thing. So I'll hit Operative or Slash. Baron Blade's not next. Slash does the hero with the second highest 2 psychic. Yeah, whatever. I'll just go after the bad guys. Let's see. Easy Prey. Destroy each environment target with 3 or fewer regain HP, or Adept Practitioner. I can destroy up to 2 ongoing. So I'll lose the 2 that aren't Blood Scent, because Blood Scent is destructible. Wait, I think I did that wrong. I can't regain HP. Alright, Biomancer, what are you doing? Oh, right! There are fewer than each villain targets. Friend or foe, one shot. The hero target with the lowest HP deals the hero target with the highest HP 3 melee damage. Sure. Mr. Facsimile, Flesh Child. If this card will be dealt exactly 1 damage, redirect that damage to the hero target with the highest HP. At the end of Biomancer's turn, this card deals the hero character card with the lowest HP 1 melee damage. Skyscraper, no. Okay. Fling in the Darkness. If that target now has 4 or fewer HP and Writhe is active, destroy that target. Yes! Writhe, do the damage because you're cool. Done. Yay, Bugbear's down. 2 down, 3 to go. Oh, man. Which BB? Right, that's the important question. Which BB? Biomancer or Bugbear? Turn to tables. 1 shot. Baron Blade deals the hero character card with the most cards in play 2 melee and 2 lightning damage. Destroy 1 hero ongoing or equipment card belonging to that hero. How does Skyscraper... how does Skyscraper have more cards? Oh, I guess Proportionist and... yeah, Lynx. Which is weird. Oh, because of the aggression modulators. Okay. Well, if I hit Skyscraper, then I lose... actually, she dies outright. If I hit Sentinels, I lose Caligula's form. I think the aggression modulator is more important, but that's tragic. So I'll just hit Writhe with this. So we can at least use Caligula's form one last time. Who's considered to have the lowest? Skyscraper or Cosmic Weapon? Who's considered to have the second highest HP? Oh man. The block. Yeah, I guess in fairness it's 3 down, 3 to go. Well... Vitality Conduit, not for any effect other than extra damage. Throw this on Skyscraper because she's cool. I could do 1 point of damage to Biomancer because the damage reduction effect will get past. Which I shall do. Killing unhallowed halls? How? Do I look like I have environment destruction? Alright, draw a card, destroy an environment, redirect damage. Redirect damage seems like the best contender, honestly. Save the heroes. Mare Overbrook, Nemesis. At the end of the operative's turn, discard the top card of each hero deck. I can redirect this. To Writhe! I can't really hit him. I'm gonna hit Baron Blade. I do have Environment Destruction. Wait, is that Environment card or Environment target? I do have Environment Destruction. Shh. I don't have environment destruction. What are you talking about? Nah, honestly, Unhallowed Halls is saving me from having to deal with a Biomancer who's regaining HP. Yes, I could get more HP recovery, but, like, I mean, I guess, like, Naturalist would have a lot of HP recovery at this point, but no. Honestly, like, the extra damage by Infernal damage with Relic Dorothea is really helpful right now. Speaking of the environment, Dame Katarina is gonna go after Citizen Slash. Okay, that's fine. Discards. We're still tiny. I can go huge. I would hit the environment, though. And I would hit our allies with Proportionist. Whose great idea was it to put Proportionist in play, honestly? Oh yeah, she is going. Dorothea's going to destroy Slash, but she's also going to do a bunch of damage to Mr. Facsimile. 1+1+1+1, or is that 1+2+1+1? Well, even if it was, it'd be 1+1+2+1, not 1+1+2+1. Or no, I messed it up. No, Dorothea's going to reduce Facsimile to 4 or to 1, and Katarina's going to destroy him. Yes, vampires versus mad scientists. If any of you are fans of CinemaSins, just pretend the title of this video, if you're watching this on YouTube, the title is, of course, Vampires versus Mad Scientists. But just imagine CinemaSins now going, roll credits, ding! This fight does not contain a lap dance, ding! Alright, I could play all of my links, but what is the best effect of doing so? Operative doesn't do 3 damage at once. Baron Blade doesn't do 3 damage at once. Biomancer doesn't do 3 damage at once. So who is likely to play a card that does 3 damage at once? That's the question. New Creation does 3 damage at once. Can I do this on a hero? Next to a non-hero attacker. I can't! I cannot prevent friend or foe. Then obviously, yeah. And Baron Blade has terrible things. But it doesn't really do that much damage. Nope, here's damage. And a damage increase. And then Operative with damage, damage, yeah. I guess all 3 of them are likely. So it doesn't really matter. Ooh, I could put this on Daryl. Actually, if I put this on her, she does herself only 2 damage, but she can do someone else 4 damage. Or a villain 4 damage. Probably still better to put this on Biomancer and do this. Okay, there we go. Then this Biomancer. We discarded Homunculus. That honestly wasn't too bad to have enter play, so Biomancer in play, canister. Alright. What terrible thing's gonna happen now? Unhallowed Halls? Well, you know, the unfortunate thing is Mr. Facsimile just died. Fortunately, Mayor Overbrook's also gonna die. And heroes aren't gonna be dealt damage. Excellent. I like this. This is exciting. I think the true hero of this fight is Dorothea. And then Hunter Philippe is gonna do this. Can't regain HP. Alright! Can we do massive exciting things? No. Indomitable Force. Whenever damage will be dealt to a hero target, redirected to the Naturalist. That's a bit risky. Is that worth doing? Can I win the game? I can't win the game. Well, I know. I guess it would save Skyscraper, who Baron Blade is still wanting to go after. Environmental allies. Yeah, environment is my ally. It is my ally. I'm going to select Rhino because I want Indomitable Force to do things. Can't regain HP. And I have another Indomitable Force. So now Sentinels don't have to block because they're not going to do things. Oh, right. Still. Okay, Tempersonation. Okay, Biomancer, or, the Naturalist just died. That's okay. Tempersonation would have killed Skyscraper anyway. Indomitable Force is definitely not optional. It is definitely not optional. Alright, Naturalist is dead. So who are we sparing? Probably not the Vitality Conduit. Is Captain Cosmic more useful alive or incapped at this point? If he's incapped, power, HP regain, deal themselves damage, either draw or play cards. That is not useful. I guess I could do powers, but... If I had the option turned on. Oh. Okay. I see what you're saying. Okay, I see what you're saying. So, first do that, and then... Don't automatically activate. Okay. So now if I select Skyscraper, who I do want to save, yes. I see what you're saying. Okay. And then Naturalist takes his one. So now I don't want anyone else to take the damage. Sorry, I forgot about that rule. So Skyscraper's still alive. Alright. And Naturalist is still alive, which is sort of also cool. Good hero, bad hero, can't regain HP, deal 3 damage. Restore Idealist, regain HP, or deal 4 damage. Yeah. Okay, if we can survive to the environment turn, Dorothea is going to do a lot of damage. We could maybe try to get her to take out Baron Blade. Probably not Biomancer. But I'm going to try. I'm still going to block because the Rhino is optional. Did I reactivate it by accident? I did. Let's leave it off for a second. We need to make sure we know what we're doing. Actually, I think we're going to have to make sure Skyscraper doesn't die. Although I think she is good. Or, no, Naturalist is dead. Omniblade. Nemesis device. At the end of Baron Blade's turn, this card deals the hero target with the highest HP 2 melee damage. There's Naturalist. Yeah, and Baron Blade is dead because he just hit himself. You idiot. Okay, let's hit Medico. He's not doing much. So, now I need to be able to get Dorothea to take out Biomancer. So we still have one construct. If I put out Cosmic Crest, we can do 2 points of damage to Biomancer. So that seems best. So now Dorothea will take out Biomancer. There is a little bit of an issue that Katarina is going to want to hit someone. Let's figure out what we can do here. I could destroy Katarina. If Skyscraper goes huge, Sentinels aren't going to take damage. Actually, no, that's not a good plan because we'll be hitting Katarina. Not that it really matters. We can still Compulsion Canister. No one has a damage boost. I guess... Actually, Dorothea, we could still have hit Operative. And do 4 damage there. And we can redirect damage to Operative. That's probably my best shot. And Iota Practitioner's back. We can redirect this. So yeah, so it doesn't really matter where, it redirects to herself. And I can destroy Iota Practitioner. So this would do 3 damage. Actually, if I do go huge, that's 3 damage to Operative, followed by 3 damage to Operative, which would be 5 by Proportionist. It would also kill Baron Blade. And Biomancer because of Proportionist. Actually, this damage is also going to go through. Deals each non-hero target 1 damage, and then Proportionist is going to do 3, or her huge power with Proportionist is going to do 3. Relic Dorothea will survive. That's the good news. Plus, we're going to do 1 damage, plus 3 damage, plus 3 damage. That's 7 damage to Operative, who'll be down to 4, and then Dorothea takes her out. So that's the best plan. It's the best plan. Who thought I was losing this match? You should remember one key facet of Sentinels is that it's not over until it's over. Ooh, I can even discard a card to play a card. Yes. Because guess who's not dead yet? Oh, shoot. Why is this popping up for me, by the way? Well, if you're watching this on YouTube, pay attention, or not pay attention, wait for a second. We're trying to get our internet back. Stay tuned for this epic finish. Alright, so people are saying that people saw the start of Skyscraper's turn, so I'm going to rewind for the sake of the stream, and I'm just going to sit here at the start of the turn and wait for people to catch up. Not even catch up. I gotta wait for OBS to decide. Not even OBS, my internet. I'm pretty sure it's my internet. That's the issue for you YouTube watchers, because I don't think anyone's watching right now on Twitch. But it's definitely my internet. I can notice it affecting even my laptop when I try to type an emote. It takes a while for it to load. So this happens occasionally, and the best thing I can do is just wait for it to resolve. It's possible that someone in the house is using the internet or something. I don't know how to check if that for that. Let's see what happens. It's not generally a good idea to do this during a stream, but doing a quick speed test to see for sure. Oh, it does look like it's green now. Okay, I have to stop streaming for a second. Local recording still, you know, recording. I'm gonna wait for a second, then I'm gonna hit start streaming. Okay, Murfurder sees me. Do you see me? Is there video? Is there movement? How many fingers am I holding up? I almost put up a wrong finger. How many fingers am I holding up, guys? Trick question. These are thumbs. They're not fingers, or I guess they're sort of fingers in some aspect. Okay, we're back. Okay, so for the Twitch viewers who had a disturbance in action, allegedly the last thing you saw was I destroyed an IOTA practitioner. So I'm going to reenact the last 2 minutes of decision making that you guys missed out on. So, acting face. Oh hey, I can destroy IOTA practitioner. Okay, that doesn't really serve much purpose. Okay, so let's see. If I compulsion canister Dorothea, that will do 2 damage to her and will do 4 damage to Operative, but I don't really have a link to play other than that. I can microassembler, but it's past the end of my turn. I could microassembler myself and then put a compulsion canister in play, but I don't have one on my deck anyway, so that's a dumb thing to do. If I colossal left hook, though, then I can't play my link. But I can do 3 damage to something. I can do 3 damage to the Operative. Then I can do my base power, which is going to do 3 damage because of Proportionist. That won't take out Dorothea. But that's 3 and 3, which is 6, which will put Operative down to 5, and Dorothea will put her down to 4, or do 4 to her, which will put her at 1. And will Skyscraper survive? That's the question. 0 plus 1 is 1. Okay, yeah, she will survive. Sentinels will survive. Cosmic will survive. Biomancer will die? Wait, oh! There's... When she switches to a big size, she deals each target 1 damage. Right, so that's going to go past Biomancer's damage reduction. And then the base power will kill him, and Baron Blade will die. That's also going to do 1 more damage to Operative. So that's 3 here, 1 here, and 3 here. So that's 7. It's the Operative, which will be 4, and then Dorothea kills her. So I do Colossal Left Hook, and then I do this first. So how many of you thought I was going to lose this game? Key facet of the Sentinels is it's not over until it's over. So I do 3 damage to the Operative. Oh right, and I can discard a card to play a card, so I can discard the Microassembler and play the Compulsion Canister, which I would love to do. There we go, play the Compulsion Canister. If I do this on Dorothea, though, she's going to die to think. Yeah, so hit Operative, because I don't think there's anyone else who would profit from that. And then it doesn't really matter who else. There's no redirects. So we'll just do Omniblade, I guess. So then... This is where I realized the stream was actually faulty, so I can stop with my acting. I did realize when I was offline, but didn't know I was offline, that there was going to be proportionist damage going through. So, oh, Biomancer has a +1. Oh right, Biomancer's increasing this damage. I forgot about that. Oh, so Skyscraper's dead. Okay, so since Skyscraper's dead, I do want to do this. Actually, hold on a second. Yeah, and Biomancer is dead, so that is a bit of a problem. And I can't order this in a certain way. But yeah, so that was basically, so if you're watching this on YouTube, how well did I actually do with re-performance? So, alright, so someone did point out, surprise, advanced operative, I forgot about this. So this is actually important. So actually, I am gonna fix this. I'm not gonna commit to this plan, but I am gonna Colossal Left Hook. So ideally, we do not have, ideally, we don't die. Alright, so let's see. So, ideally, Katarina hits Operative, so I need to make sure that we get that happening in some capacity. 3 damage here. And then 3 by the compulsion, or no, 2 by the compulsion canister, though that's optional. And then 4 by Proportionist, and then Dorothea does 4. That's certainly going to take her out. So there's certainly the 3 from the Huge, and there's 4 from Dorothea. Is 7. So I just need to do 2 damage to the Operative, and then Katarina will flip her. And when she's flipped, and all the other villains are dead, we can hopefully get the Sentinels and Cosmic to take care of her, but in time. So just to be careful. So the issue with Biomancer's Incap is that increased damage dealt to heroes by 1 is going to kill Skyscraper. Baron Blade's Incap. At the start of Baron Blade's villain turn, each hero target deals itself 1 toxic damage. And we're going to have the combo of those 2, so we have to watch out for that. But with Mainstay's block, the Sentinels will almost certainly survive. So we will sacrifice Skyscraper because I think that's still the best plan. Maybe. Well, if I don't sacrifice Skyscraper, the only use Skyscraper will have is being a damage thing to hit. I guess Dorothea, yeah, if I sacrifice the 3 damage across the board, I can do 3 damage here, and then 2 damage from the canister, skip the huge power, and Dorothea does 4. And then Katarina takes out Operative. Okay. And then Skyscraper survives in case the environment does something to kill things. So do this. And then canister on the Operative. And could just take out a Biomancer to be safe, I guess. Yeah, we'll do that, whatever. I have to hit someone. If I sacrifice Skyscraper, I'll get targeted by Katarina. If not, the Operative gets hit by her. Well, that's what I was trying to figure out, was sacrificing Skyscraper and getting Katarina hit Operative. But I can do the same thing by saving Skyscraper. We have not seen an Angry Mob. Angry Mob, at the start of the environment turn, this card deals each target other than itself 1 melee and 1 fire damage. Then if there are no vampires in play, destroy 1 environment card. And then this. Oh right, actually I do need Skyscraper to survive because of the aggression modulators. That's a key part of this plan, is the aggression modulators. So we kind of need those to survive. Or we need her to survive anyway. Actually, oh, she died. Okay. That was not ideal. Okay, so let me rethink this. Oh, there's 2 unhallowed halls. That's what messed me up. 2 unhallowed halls, aggression modulators, and then the 1 damage. So she's taking 5 damage. That's what I forgot about. So... okay. So maybe if I... If I don't play the canister, which I think someone said, and I wasn't sure why they were saying it. Don't play the canister, don't use my power, Dorothea takes her out. Or doesn't take her out, rather. There we go! We did that right, eventually. Alright. Everything's fine. Sacrificing Skyscraper was definitely the wrong move. And now we can target Operative, who then flips, and now we just have to deal with her 10 HP. Okay. Hooey! Alright. Draw a card, play a card. The environment target with the highest HP deals each non-hero target 2 melee damage. Unfortunately, that is not Dorothea. That would be sick. Can I play a card that will be useful? Fling in the Darkness. We could probably try to get that set up on the Sentinel's turn. 3 damage, and then 3 damage and 4 if you were to destroy the target. That does it. And then Biomancer, who does nothing except say increase damage dealt to heroes by 1, or targets rather. And then Flying into Darkness. Right, you can take the honor. Oh boy, that was a great match. I am super excited by that. Is my internet still working? It is still working. Good. Oh boy, that was an exciting match. It seemed very bleak. And no one thought we would win. But we did. All it took was the vampires to beat the mad scientists. Oh man. Yeah, I did not think that was going to work because Bastion was getting in the way. But once Bastion was gone and we were finally able to actually hit the villains, we managed to pull it off. We didn't have, we had many, you know, stumbles, such as Quetzalcoatl really putting a dampener on things, Argent Adept taking an early fall, Skyscraper almost falling many times. We had to rewind the Skyscraper's play card because of trying to figure that end, but you're disappointed we didn't hear the Team Villain theme. Too bad. I prefer winning over losing, thank you very much. But thanks for watching the Dolphins Dive video titled Vampires vs. Mad Scientists. I was your host, Lewd Dolphin. If you enjoyed this stream, be sure to give this stream, or this channel, Handelabra Games, a follow, as well as my own personal channel, Lewd Dolphin, a follow. I don't really stream Sentinels too frequently on my main channel, but if you're a fan of, what do I do? Final Fantasy 13 speedruns, and speaking of Final Fantasy 13, completely unrelated to everything, but the Final Fantasy 13 speedrun has gotten a new world record thanks to a streamer called XJakeDreamer. The world record is now 4 hours and 53 minutes. It has been claimed or taken from me, but it's still a solid run. You should check that out. Anyway, I stream Final Fantasy 13 speedruns, and lately, or rather in the past 5 months, I've been focusing a lot on Legend of Zelda: A Link to the Past randomizer speedruns, which is where you take the game and its items and randomize everything and try to beat the game as fast as you can, which is really fun when you have no idea where stuff is. Anyway, that's my personal stream. Just giving my own personal stream a personal shameless plug. Be sure to give that channel a follow if you want to. But anyway, Sentinels the Multiverse is mainly on this channel. It's featured by me, it's featured by Another Lit Down, it's featured by Migrant P and Mr. J Handle. or Jeremy and John and Zach and Mark, who's me. We all stream on this channel. Dolphin's Dive was this stream that you just saw. If you like seeing the strategy discussion that we have, which in this stream I think was really high quality. Maybe, or maybe not. Be sure. Hopefully it was high quality. You can check that out every Thursdays at 7. If you prefer some storytelling elements to the stream, you should check out Tales from the Archive every Sunday at 7. And if you just prefer seeing the creators of the game preview unreleased content before it's available, as well as, you know, just have some fun with the viewer base that they've accumulated over the past 3 years. And yes, it has been 3 years. Be sure to check out Sentinels Live every Tuesday. And if you weren't here on Sentinels Live on Tuesday, Handelabra just announced that they're going to be developing their 3rd game, which, if I were a better streamer, I would know exactly the details of that. But I'm sure the people are typing about that in this chat as they're like, Lude, why don't you know what that game is? But they're developing Game 3. You can get the information from sentinelsdigital.com/Game3. If you like Sentinels of the Multiverse, be sure to check out sentinelsdigital.com to get some information on where you can pick up the game. Unfortunately, you just missed the massive 3-year anniversary sale, but you can certainly at least pick up the game, or the base game, for somewhat cheap. It's really pretty cheap, honestly. It's a really good price. If you prefer playing this game tabletop, you can get the physical game through Greater Than Games, or you can probably check it out on your local board game store. I'm sure there's one around you somewhere. I think that's all I have to say. Hopefully you enjoyed this stream, and I'll see you guys on Thursday. Thank you very much for watching. I love you all. You get to listen to Christopher and Adam singing songs to you as we go out. Peace.